Welcome to The Hypnotist, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. Brought to you by the hypnotherapist demanded by celebrities, CEOs, and even royalty, Adam Cox. These recordings took place live from Adam's clinic in London's world-famous Harley Street. This podcast features powerful hypnosis, so do not listen while driving or operating machinery. This recording is not suitable for those with epilepsy or severe mental health issues. So, get yourself comfortable and enjoy today's episode of The Hypnotist.
Hi, it's Adam here, and in this episode of The Hypnotist, you're going to be listening to a healing hypnosis session for a client that had a fairly serious illness, but something they wanted to deal with in a very natural way. And this uses an induction of a fairy tale forest and this principle of forest bathing, where you're surrounded by all of the natural positive energies of the forest. And then it has this idea of lying on the forest floor, looking up through a clearing, getting all of that energy from the forest, but also the energy of sunlight, and going on a healing journey. And if you've listened to even just one or two of my sessions, you know how much I love metaphor. And illness or sickness in this session is looked at as almost like a little monster. And that monster is contained or scared away or shrunk until it becomes insignificant. And there are lots of healing suggestions here, but more importantly, there is this idea of releasing guilt and a lot of self-forgiveness. Some people believe that sickness or illness can be as a result of a suppressed emotion. Now, whether that is true or not isn't as important as whether or not the individual themselves believes that. Because quite often you have this kind of psychosomatic loop that when you believe certain things, it can create noticing symptoms or feelings, and then the evaluation can create these self-fulfilling prophecies. So, for example, if someone really, really believed that, and I actually worked with a client that believed that they had an incurable degenerative brain disease. And because they believe that with every fiber of their body, they didn't attempt much because they thought, well, their brain wouldn't be able to learn certain things. They would be overwhelmed. Now, this client didn't believe they had a degenerative brain disease. They believed, and they'd been diagnosed with something they knew to be true. But the belief that they had is that there was some form of suppressed emotion that needed to be released. And they had a feeling it might be either guilt or regret. And that's really, towards the end of this session, what you're going to hear. Now, whether or not it's linked to illness or not, generally, it's a good idea to release disempowering emotions rather than hold on to them or suppress them. So you don't need to be sick to benefit from this. You don't need to have suppressed emotions, because the whole thing is a very empowering, positive hypnosis session about feeling great, feeling with energy, feeling that you're getting better and better, and letting go of any emotions that don't serve you. So if that sounds like it's of interest, then get ready to enjoy this session. And if you feel like you'd want something more bespoke for you, there will be a link in the show notes where you can schedule a free consultation call. So by all means, explore that. And also you can check out my website, which is adamcox.co.uk. That has things like my prices, but it also has different things that I do, different ways of working with me. A lot of people don't realize that they can work with me and actually pay in cryptocurrency. I think I'm one of the only hypnotherapists in the world that does that. So various things that you can check out there. For now, though, find a quiet, comfortable place where you won't be disturbed, relax, and enjoy the session. Take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in that slow, calm, relaxing breath, feeling a wonderful feeling. And as you exhale, give permission to yourself to let go of anything and everything that no longer serves you, and feel that leaving your body in that outward breath, breathing in that resourceful relaxation and exhaling tension, stress or worries, feeling a wonderful sensation. And the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed you become, the more your imagination seems to awaken from a state of slumber. Your imagination lies on a spectrum of you hardly noticing it's there, to feeling like it's your reality. You've had dreams, vivid, intense dreams that felt entirely real for the moment that you were experiencing them. And other times, your imagination might just be a word, a phrase, a feeling. And I want you to get a sense that the deeper you breathe, the more relaxed you become. And the more relaxed your body becomes, the more you awaken that dreamlike imagination. And I want you to imagine dreaming of a fairy tale forest. And maybe that forest is already coming to mind. Perhaps the kind of fairy tale forest where animals can speak, of sunshine that beams through the canopy in the trees, where there are clearings and ancient magical trees that contain healing energy. And I wonder if you could explore this fairy tale forest. I want you to seek out the wisest and the most ancient of all the trees. And when you find it, imagine giving that tree, the wisest, the ancient tree, a hug, as you feel the energy of this fairy tale tree with all of its wisdom transferring from the tree to you. And in doing so, starts to awaken powerful resources and even dormant genetics yet to be activated. I want you to get a sense that sometimes everything exists but is waiting for the time to be activated. A seed in a fairy tale forest could lay dormant for years, until it has the combination of moisture and soil. All along, the seed had the capability to become a tree, but needed the right catalyst to activate it. So imagine hugging this ancient wise tree is activating powerful resources within you, healing resources. As you find a clearing in the forest, and we can call this forest bathing, surrounded by the energy of the trees and the warmth of the sunlight. There, in a clearing surrounded by stone circles, imagine lying down on the forest floor, looking up, seeing a circle of trees, and see the clearing within that circle, and seeing the blue skies, the sunshine, and maybe just one or two fluffy white clouds. As you breathe in and breathe out there on the forest floor, feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more comfortable. You're sinking into a state of relaxation, becoming deeper and deeper relaxed. Eyelids feeling heavier and heavier as your mind awakens to healing suggestions. The kind of suggestions that can create miraculous changes. Every day, your immune system becomes stronger and more effective at identifying and eliminating abnormal cells. You are filled with a deep sense of calm and peace, allowing your body to focus on healing and recovery. And I wonder if you could imagine your immune cells as powerful warriors, ancient medieval white knights, seeking out and destroying any unhealthy cells in your body. Because deep down at the level of conviction, you know that your body has an innate ability to heal. And each day you feel more vibrant and healthy. Focus on the area in your body and start to imagine a place of illness, sickness, perhaps the kind of cells that you don't want to keep in your body. As a horned monster, small but in that location. And then imagine a bright, healing light surrounding the monster, like a force field around it, containing it, shrinking it, and at the same time soothing and healing any areas of concern. And you can trust your body's natural healing processes, knowing that every cell in your body is working towards your optimal health. Take a deep breath in as you realize that each breath you take fills you with healing energy from this fairy tale forest, helping your body to repair and regenerate. You feel a growing sense of positivity and hope, knowing that your body is capable of not just healing, but remarkable healing. The kind of healing that would shock and surprise cynical doctors. You are becoming healthy and healthier with every day, with a strong and resilient body, free from any illness. As every day you make choices that support your health and well-being, nourishing your body with wholesome foods and the kind of activities that your body appreciates. Scan your body for any clues of stress or tension, and on the next outward breath, just decide to release any remaining tension or stress, allowing your body to relax and focus on healing. Because your mind and body are in perfect harmony, working together to restore your health and vitality. As you feel a deep connection to your body's natural rhythms and healing capabilities, your immune system is a powerful force, an army of knights and warriors seeking out monster-like cells in your body and eliminating those sad, angry monsters that don't belong there. And realize that you could be grateful that you are surrounded by love and support, the very ingredients that empower your healing journey. As you continue to look up at the sky and the clearing in the forest, imagine a wave of healing energy washing over you, cleansing and renewing every cell in your body. As you trust in the wisdom of your body to heal and restore itself to optimal health. And maybe, as you stare into the sky, you can think of your future self, healthy and thriving, free from any illness, and living a joyful and fulfilling life. It is possible to hold on to guilt, shame, regrets, perhaps even anger or resentment that never even belong to you. I want you to scan your body for any echoes of emotions that don't belong. And as you breathe in that forest air, just decide that you forgive yourself completely for any past actions or thoughts, knowing that you deserve healing and wellness. And as you release any guilt or regret, Feel another wave of healing energy flowing through your body, shrinking anything that you consider unwanted and undesirable. As you acknowledge that you are worthy of health and happiness. And your body responds by reducing anything undesirable and increasing all of those healthy cells in your body. You just decide it's time to let go of any and all disempowering emotions. You can take the wisdom, the perspective from the past, but any disempowering emotions are no longer needed, not here, not now. And as you let go of them in your outward breath, you are allowing your body to focus fully on healing and full and complete recovery. With each breath, you release any guilt and replace it with powerful, healing energy. You are kind to yourself, understanding that self-forgiveness accelerates your body's healing process. And you can agree that if you could go back in time and change things, then maybe you would. But just because you could or would have done things differently is no reason to hold on to guilt, regret, or shame. That just lets you know that you are wiser now than you were before. Hindsight is not meant to change the past. It's meant to change the future. As you fully embrace self-forgiveness, feel that you're becoming healthier and healthier, and anything undesirable is becoming smaller and smaller and smaller. You accept and love yourself completely, and this empowers your body's ability to heal and become even more healthy. As you release all feelings of guilt, knowing that your body is now focused on healing and returning to the life that you desire and deserve. And by forgiving yourself and releasing all disempowering emotions, you are actively creating a peaceful internal environment within your body that promotes the kind of environment where sickness and illness can't survive, and health and vitality thrive. And if you can feel these changes already starting to happen, let me know by nodding your head. Imagine picking yourself up from that forest floor, feeling lighter as you get back to your feet, that you've let something go. And in doing so, you are able to move forward. Give that wise ancient tree one final hug, feeling the healing energy as it's time to leave. And you return back to the present moment, acknowledging that this has been a journey in your imagination. Just thoughts within thoughts, ideas within ideas, dreams within dreams. But now you return to reality, taking all of these positive changes with you. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your nose. Just wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes. Connect fully into the present moment as I now count from 1 to 10 to awaken you. Starting to count. 1, 2, 3, waking up. 4, 5, 6, more alert. 7, 8, open your eyes, open your eyes. 9, 10, wide awake, wide awake, wide awake.
Thank you for listening to The Hypnotist with Adam Cox, the show that gives you inside access to cutting-edge hypnosis with real clients facing genuine issues. To automatically receive the latest episodes, please subscribe. If you'd like to support the show, please share this episode with just one friend you think it could help. And if this episode helped you, please leave us a 5-star review.